What's up, boys? It's Dual Factor once again with another video, and this time it's going to be a deck profile, and it's going to be a deck profile that I actually promised you in my combo videos for SPYRAL, and it's going to be an updated SPYRAL deck profile. There's just been something I've been playing a lot with I've actually very little time I've actually had to actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! Between work and everything like that. I haven't been able to sit down and play a lot, but when I do get to play, this is what I have been playing, and I'm going to want to show you what I've been playing, especially with all the combo videos that I've done and everything, and give you an update of the last profile that I did. But without further ado, I'll go ahead and get into the deck profile. So to start off, we're still playing 3 copies of Super Agent. For Spiral Monsters, it's the only 3 of that I actually play. It's because you can always combo with it, because it allows you to put a Spiral Monster on board without normal summoning. That's like really huge in this deck. So being able to do that is big, and it also plows through back row, so you kind of need it. And then I'm only playing 2 Spiral Tough, as to 3 from the last profile. And a lot of the times games I've been playing, I've been noticing you kind of want to go first now, especially with how combo heavy it is. But being able to plow through cards is still very important, and it's another Super Agent name, so you're simply playing 5 Super Agents, so you can always be able to resolve your Helix, your Quick Fix, and Utility Wire. And then we play a bunch of one-ofs still, like you said, just a standard one-of. So we have 1 Drone, 1 Quick Fix, 1 Master Plan, 1 Sleeper, and 1 Last Resort. These are the staple one-ofs for Spiral Monsters. Nothing really changed here. You need all of them to be able to play the game. Being able to resolve Master Plan is still really big in the deck, so there's that. And that's all the Spiral Monsters. On to the actual non-Spiral support cards. We're still playing the Destrudo engine, although we are playing a spicier tech than usual. So we're playing 1 copy of Destrudo. I was playing 2, but I cut 1 to play a different card. You play 1 Dark Worm. This, you have to play it because you're playing Destrudo and it allows you to do a lot of combos. It's terrible to open, but it is what it is. And then for the spicy tech, I've been playing 1 copy of Blackwing Zephyros, the Elite. So, in a lot of the combos I mentioned, you can do it by opening 1 of these and Ravine. However, if you don't have access to it, but you have access to Ravine and you have this in hand, you can still do your combos. If you guys want to see how you can replace this card with Zephyros the Elite, I'll go ahead and do a combo tutorial. I'll do that too, but that's the reason I'm playing it. I think it's really good to play with the Ravine engine, especially if you're using it for link plays. So that's it for that engine, monster-wise anyway. And then onto the hand traps. I'm down to playing only 4 hand traps total, so I'm playing 2 copies of Ash and 2 copies of Ogre. So in the last profile, this is like a huge difference. I was playing 9 hand traps, and now I'm only playing a total of 4. From what I've noticed, like in a lot of instances, Veiler is a good hand trap, because that was what I was playing in the last profile. However, there's a lot of ways to still out it, and you can tag out of it. Where it really shines is Invoked, because you can hit Alistair, but when you play decks like Trickstar, they can dodge it. It's really good against Pendulum, but you have to have multiples for it to be able to do anything, because once it's not enough, or you have to have it paired with another hand trap, where these are just better standalone hand traps, because these can almost end the opponent's turn, so that's why we're just playing these, but they're also hard once per turns. And like I said, in this build, you're wanting to go first more than the second, because you're a lot more combo heavy, and you get to play more. You're going towards more of the idea of an unbreakable board versus trying to go second and kill them. So that's why we're playing a lower number of hand traps, and I side more hand traps for going second in games 2 and 3, so this lineup works out perfectly for me. And that's it for the monsters. On to the spells. We'll start with the field spells. I am playing 3 copies of Dragon's Ravine still. You want to open this in either Destrudo, Dark Worm, or Zephyros the Elite. Like, it literally gets all your combos going. When you resolve this, it puts you really far ahead, especially for a 1 or 2 card combo. It gives you access to Ancient Fairy Dragon, gives you access to Black Rose, and those are really good. So there's that. And then we play 2 one-of field spells. Or actually, let's leave this here. So we play 2 one-of field spells to go with these Dragon's Ravines. We're also playing the 1 Spiral Resort, because I'm only allowed to play 1. And we're also playing 1 copy of Pseudospace. This is kind of interesting. So, a lot of the games when you play, you can put the Spiral Resort back by playing Shuffle Reborn and being able to get your search. But sometimes that's not the case, or what happens. Like, for example, you'll open like Spiral Resort Terraforming, and then in a lot of Spiral decks, and they'll hit the Spiral Resort with the Ghost Ogre, and then you don't have anything else to do. You can't search. But if you have Spiral Resort Terraform, you activate the resort and then they ogre it, you can activate Pseudospace to copy the resort to get you your search for the turn. And that's actually a really cool play too. So it just gives terraforming in your deck a lot more utility to play the Pseudospace, because it can also mimic Dragon's Ravine, and that's a really big play too. And then to go with the Field Spell Engine, since we're playing 5, we're also still playing 3 copies of Terraforming. Being able to get the field spells whenever you need them is crucial, and sometimes you just need to be able to straight search the resort, because sometimes Dragon's Ravine just won't get the job done, so that's why we're playing that. And then because the field spells are so important in this deck, and I'm playing 3 different names, I'm also playing the 1 copy of Set Rotation. It's just another way to see your Dragon's Ravine turn 1, it's another way to get your Pseudospace, and it's another way to get your Spiral Resort. So that's it for the Field Spell Engine. And then for the rest of the spells, we're playing 3 copies of Foolish Burial of Goods. At first, I wasn't playing it with the Dragon because I thought it was too much, but now since we're just so combo-oriented, and the Shuffle Reborn is really good, and so is the Spiral Mission Rescues and whatnot, and the Spiral Mission Assault. Yeah, I think it's really necessary to play in this deck. Like, at first I didn't, but now it's just like, with everything else that you're playing, and then it allows you to do a lot of cool combos like I showed you in all the videos, so it's definitely a 3 of in my opinion. For now. Anyway, we'll see what happens when we get the new support. And then I play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 one-of spells. So for the Spiral spells, I'll show those first. I'm down to 1 copy of Big Red, and I'm still playing the 1 copy of Spiral Mission Assault. A lot of the games that I've been playing or been able to, when I get a chance to play at locals, when I open multiple copies of this or hard open it, I absolutely hate it. And the reason is because you want to search it off Quick Fix, and you want to search it when you need it. And opening multiple copies of it is terrible, so I just cut down to 1, especially with how much utility you have of searching it. And in Spiral Mission Assault, there's sometimes that you don't have access to your Ravine combos or anything like that, or you open awkward hands, and you just need to be able to get a monster out of your hand with the utility of Foolish Burial of Goods, so that's why I still play the 1 of. Plus, it's actually really good with Spiral Sleeper, because it just generates you more advantage. And then I play 1 copy of Monster Reborn, 1 copy of Soul Charge, I'm trying to think what this is, and 1 copy of Shuffle Reborn. So all these have a similar effect where they bring monsters back from the graveyard, which is huge. Soul Charge is obviously the god card. When you draw Soul Charge and activate it, in theory, and resolve it, you should win. Monster Reborn's a really good extender, plus it steals games. And then Shuffle Reborn's really cool because it allows you to do a bunch of extra combos in the deck, like I showed you in the other one, where it allows you to resolve Resort twice, resolve your Master Plan after you summon it out of the deck and everything like that. It's a really good extender card in this deck, and I think it's worth playing right now, especially when you have so much access to it with Foolish Burial Goods. It's like playing 4 copies. And then 1 Foolish, 1 for 1, and 1 Rhoda. It's like playing the 6 Super Agents. This gets your Quick Fix and sometimes run out of deck, and then this sets up plays for your revival spells and whatnot. So that's it for the spells, and then I play a total of 3 traps, 2 Spiral Mission Rescue. You need the combo, and then you also need to play 2 for the OTK. And then it's cool because it also adds like Sleeper and Quick Fix back from your graveyard, so it's everything you need in a card. And then 1 Utility Wire. I like Phoenix Woman Blast. There's a lot of combos you can do, like I was showing you in the combo video, that you can end on this. Like, it's really good, especially going first, so I play the 1 copy. And that's it for the main deck. And then we'll get on to the extra. Nothing's really changed in the extra. The 2 7s we play are Ancient Fairy and Black Rose. This lets you do all your combos. This one lets you clear the field. Simple as that. We're still only playing the Exceed and 1 Princess Sprite. You make this a lot. Like I said, it's just a free advantage card. And it allows you to keep your Quick Fix even after you summon it off the effect because it detaches instead of sending it to the graveyard. For the Link ones, you play 1 Link Karibo. Still only 2 Helix. 3s never come up. It probably never will come up, but you just play the second just in case the first one gets stopped. 1 Underclock Tiger, my favorite Link 2. Proxy Dragon for necessary combos, and it's generic. Ib and Ningirsu. I only play this card because I'm playing Ningirsu, and I still think this is a really good Link to play, especially when it's non-targeted removal, so there's that. The Fabled Trigate Wizard. You make this a lot going first, especially when you open the stones, and with Soul Charge, so keep that in mind. 1 Decode Stalker. Most broken Link in the game. Firewall. and bore load. And that was my updated Spiral deck profile for you guys. Right after this deck profile, in the same day, it'll be a little later though, you are going to also see the updated Counter Fairy deck profile that I promised you guys. God knows how long ago. I've had it built forever, I just keep forgetting to show it to you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. But I hope you guys enjoy this updated Spiral deck profile. When Flood comes out and we get Troy, well, whenever we get the Troy Mare stuff and anything, I'll update it again with that stuff, and I'll show more combos with those cards. But until then, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later.